up, all you streetlight crusaders out there? Seeing the fact that we're fresh out of streetlight crusading oil and we're starting to see thunder off in the distance, we might as well bring the Tuesday Night Special for this week to an emphatic close. But don't worry, if you miss anything from this streetlight delight that we were able to give you for tonight, we got you covered. Because you can catch the show again one more time, all the time, on our SoundCloud, Facebook, even Tumblr pages, all named the same, only known as MusicVillageRadio under the hashtag TuesdayNiteSpecial 305. And according to the maestro, this episode should have been called Freshly Squeezed to model after the fact that it's in Florida. But then again, with the whole COVID pandemic that's been going down, according to our Monday Night Raw status, we've been stuck in Florida for the past 3 months. Which is true. And if you guys want to figure out whether crazy and zany things that we still got prepared for the remaining days of this month of independence, like a town or city that we just can't escape no matter how much we try, you can go ahead and check it out on our Twitter/YouTube pages, still named the same, only known as the Double Agent 0012. And before we head out for the night, we would like to thank, as always, you the Streetlight Crusaders out there for listening in to another freshly squeezed late night insomniatic edition of the Tuesday Night Special. And if you guys and gals out there like what you heard, go out there and spread the word. You know what? Like the Venture Brothers during the end of the episodes whenever they do something good. Yeah, you know, the PR department knows where I'm going with this one, and they got their hands up ready to do the sign with us too, so don't worry, we'll do it by the end of the show. And we would also like to thank you, the independent artists out there, for delivering that musical goodness like you always do. And keep up the great work, guys, and who knows, your music might be featured during an animated show in the near future. We hope. You know, we got our fingers crossed for it, so keep it up with that musical goodness. And speaking of people who needs to keep it up with that musical goodness, we would like to thank our musical guest for this week, none other than Jason Klung with his song, Pet the Dog, that was featured during the intro for this week's edition of the Tuesday Night Special. And like always, Jason, keep up the great work, and we can't wait to hear what you got coming down the tubes next. And finally, last but not least, we would like to thank you, the independent gamers out there, for coming out with all those sweet, sweet video game hits and clips that we had a chance to mention during this week's show. And keep up the great work with the games, guys and gals out there, because according to what the maestro said, we are under 40 games away from meeting our 100-game goal. But I got a feeling it may be a little bit lower than that. We might have to go back and check the numbers. Not now, maestro. Later. Remember, we got a show to finish wrapping up. And with that said, folks, and with everybody thanked, you guys out there know we go out. I'm DJ Smokey on behalf of the maestro, along with you up-all-nighters, late-night drivers, insomniatic TV watchers, and especially you streetlight crusaders from all around the world, saying, go Team Venture! But most importantly, when there's smoke, there's fire. And we'll see you guys next week for another late night, month-ending edition of the Tuesday Night Special. But until then, go get some sleep, and good night, everybody.